Hey there, guys. It's Realtor Randy Mendez with Mendez Home Team over at eXp Realty. And today I'm super excited. We haven't actually done a virtual in a while, and I'm joined with Sammy. And Sammy is one of our newest agents on the Mendez Home Team. And we're so excited to have her. Hi, Sammy. How are you?
Hey guys, I am here at our new listing out in Fallon, Nevada. It's 6050 Phelps. It's so beautiful outside. I'm really excited to show you this awesome house.
In fact, we were just talking about it because I love rural property. And so we were just talking about how it's like so beautiful out there. And this home actually is adjacent to the Carson River, right?
Oh yeah, so we're right up against it. The backyard, you look right out onto the river with access as well, which is amazing. And we do have everything showing the water rights as well adjacent with that.
That is so cool. So not only is it water rights, but I just feel like how cool would it be to like walk out your door and be able to jump in the river? I mean, I don't know, for the record disclosure, I don't know if that's safe. Okay. So I don't know if you should be doing that. I just, I don't know, Sammy, if I ever, well, I probably have definitely never told you this, but this is why you shouldn't take ideas from me. One year, it was a couple years ago that everything flooded in the Reno Sparks area, and I was in Sparks and we had flash floods, and I was like, flash floods, like it was and I just thought it would be so fun. So I had my kids literally grab like rafts, and so we were like in our street, like on the water, and the fire truck came up and was like, hey, you might not want to do that because twofold. Number one, right now the sinkholes are open, the sewer holes are open, so you can be sunk in. And number two, there's like, this water's mixed with sewage. And I was like, my God, there you go. There's my truth, my real and raw truth is I was like, let's go play in the water. And I had no idea what kind of water I was taking my kids to play in. So on that note, while this is country living at its finest, and it does come with water rights and it backs to the Carson River, which is awesome. And it has acreage and a workshop. We're so excited to show you this home today. Here is your warning that anything you do in the home is up to you.
That's a perfect disclaimer there, Randy.
You know, all about risk reduction, but show us that property, Sammy.
Okay, so right now I am showing you guys, this is right across the street from the property here. This is your view from right out the front door. So as I turn you guys around, you can see the house right here. You have a beautiful, I'm just walking across the street so you guys can see. You have a beautiful driveway into the house with an attached garage.
Yeah, which is really awesome because there, in addition to the attached garage, there's also the workshop as well, right?
Yes, so you can see right across, this is all the 6050 Phelps land. So you guys would be able to have this land right here up across the front. They've used it as chicken coops. They've had goats, a bunch of their amazing farm animals. Again, this is total farm living at its finest. But over there, you can see the detached workshop. It is, again, something that you guys can take a look at when you schedule a tour. There's hookups for bathroom, water, everything attached with the well.
Love it. Love it. That is awesome. So, and I don't know if you heard me a second ago, but that circular driveway for me is pretty awesome. So now we are going to take a peek inside, right? Sammy, you're going to take us inside?
Yeah, let's go inside again. While we're walking up to this house, you guys can really see that we have that property that goes all the way across here as well. And we'll go inside. And again, I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm a little clunky with my with my walking into the house here, but beautiful entryway, and we'll take you right in.
Yay! Okay, so you walk right into that open, spacious living room, which is nice and bright in there, which is really nice.
Yeah, and then right over here, when you first come in on your left, we have a little office.
Nice. And those windows, Sammy, those are vinyl upgraded windows, right?
Yes. Yes, so the upgraded windows, which are so nice, and tons of, I'm not sure if you guys can see here, but we do have, you know, a ton of outlets surrounding, perfect for an office setup.
Yeah, that is really nice. I like that. Sammy, would you do me a favor and wipe your lens? I'm just crazy. I'm like insane. I think that, yes, thank you. I think There we go. There we go. That cleared it up a little.
Okay, I am so sorry, and I may have horrible signal out here, you guys. So
That's okay. That we are adapting, and point being is that we're still amidst COVID, and so the great news is that we can give these virtual tours. But if you want a more realistic experience, we can of course schedule an appointment. But now we're able to see a lot clearer, so that's really good. So I love that open space, and what's really nice about that room is it could be multi-purpose. And what I like about that little hall area where you are is that's great because you could easily set up a little drop station for like your shoes and your jackets, and I love that there's that space there.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. And you guys can see too that the floors here go throughout right as you walk in. They just redid all of these floorings throughout the house here. So also a new updated feature that's so nice, easy to clean.
Love that. Love that. So then we're going into like a kitchen dining room combo, right?
Yes. So huge, ready to cook, massive kitchen. You guys can see there's a huge island as well.
Yeah, I love that. I was going to say, look at that island. You can probably get 4 bar stools there.
Oh yeah. And then you guys can see here, we'll go through the big pantry, which is a huge thing for me and my family. Walk-in, nice pantry.
I need that is my dream, is in my kitchen remodel. We're doing a like 15-foot long, wide pantry, but only like 3 feet depth. Cause I feel like if a pantry's too deep, stuff gets lost.
Oh, yeah, that's a really good point, right?
So what I love here is it's like you also have those doors, so you could definitely probably do some indoor, outdoor, entertaining, and that would be really nice as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. They did a beautiful accent wall here, as you guys can see.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's a little bit hard to see on the camera, but the accent wall is there in the dining room. So what is that accent there?
So they just did some self-made shiplap.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, and that's again the farm house lifestyle for sure. They really integrated that and with some DIY projects that really flow well with the house. It's very cute, well done. And then, like you said, those double doors going right out into your property and river view.
And then those are the upgraded vinyl doors as well. And are those the ones that have the blinds inside of the door?
Yes. So it's the ones that you can play around with where it's the easy drop.
Nice, nice. I like that. Yep. I like that. That's important. And then those doors open up and go to the back, right?
Yes. And I can take you guys there.
And something we want to keep in mind is obviously, everything is dormant at this time because, we're almost to winter time. But just imagine this in the spring and the summer. There's going to be so much more green. And I've said this before, Sammy, but I believe I would buy a house for trees, right? I would, because you just can't get mature trees anymore. And I love that this property has several mature trees that you don't have the time to grow those trees anymore.
Exactly. No, it's so much fun. They've even had tire swings out on these nights. And the neighbors also have the same idea with the tire swings and kids playing around.
I feel like every house should have a tire swing.
Exactly.
I feel like that should be mandatory.
I'm taking you guys into the first official bedroom. It's right off of the living area here. So you see, and again, you guys, I'm so sorry if you can't really I'm not sure if I'm getting a good span here, Randy.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough, but it's like anything. I mean, this property is obviously not a virtual is not going to do it justice. But again, if you have, we have so many people right now, Sammy, something I've noticed is people are just exploring different. They're exploring options, especially because with COVID, people can work virtually. And so no longer is a commute as, the same concern. So especially with the Reno Sparks area just being so tough right now. I mean, I just want to remind you guys, this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, just under 2,300 square feet for $379,000. So, I mean, for me, Sammy, I have made a lot of my moves, not because I was looking, but because I saw something and I was like, oh my goodness, this could be a reality. So I think that is just who our who we're hopeful gets to see this video is somebody that just all of a sudden reality of living 45 minutes from town isn't a huge problem anymore. And they're really thinking about how do they maximize their budget and what kind of lifestyle could they have. I know throughout the country, I've talked to a lot of our partners and they have really seen an uptick in these type of properties. So if you've been thinking, gosh, I would love a slower pace of life, I would love a little more elbow room. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this, guys. You are literally on the Carson River, 45 minutes to Reno. And, this house has tons to offer at $379,000.
Oh, definitely. And, like for me too, as a first time home buyer, someone who was looking a couple years ago, this would have been the ideal situation. So,
if my kids weren't grown, we'd be packing our bags because I told my husband, I was like, if I had a redo, I would teach these kids like to get up at 6 a.m. every day and work until like 10 p.m.
Yep.
There'd be no video games for these kids if I had a do-over. So
no, exactly. So we'll go into right over here into the hallway. Here's our second official bedroom. Again, we have those same windows throughout. And in this room, you can notice too, we have the crown molding, which is so pretty.
Yeah.
And they finished up their baseboards throughout here as well. A nice closet. They do not have the closet doors on these closets. They left to open.
Yeah, I do that too. Especially having kids. I felt like my kids were dropping them off the rails all the time. But that's obviously something that if somebody wanted doors could be easily added, or you could do curtains, or you could open shelving. There's so many options there.
Yes, and you can see that again as we go into the bathroom right across from the hall. A beautiful blue. I love that. I feel like it's like the timeless blue.
Right.
But we have a really nice open hall storage area as well, all the way up to the ceiling and then all the way down. So yeah, that's really nice too. And then you can see as we go behind the door, it's the same thing. So we have extra storage.
So lots of linen storage, which is really important.
Oh yeah, and then they had redone another updated thing in this house is how they redid the bathroom in here. So they have it's really nice in here. Everything's
fresh and clean and new for the new owners to really get to enjoy it. I always feel like, at least the commode should be new. It's interesting to me how that isn't like a standard in real estate. Like I think about, don't get me wrong. I'm saying this as somebody who did not change my toilets when I bought the house. But as I'm thinking about it, and you showed me this like beautiful, awesome bathroom, I'm thinking, God, new toilets is such an awesome feature. I feel like that should be standard.
No, we definitely went above and beyond with that. With getting, hey, especially during these times, right, with all of our COVID concerns and pandemic concerns, that plays at least a bonus in my mind, something that I would be looking for.
Well, think about it. The house has been completely redone and hasn't been lived in since. So that is, it definitely is an additional peace of mind. So, gosh, guys, if you're watching this and you're not getting excited, this is country living on the Carson River, protected, if you will. Obviously, people have come in, but not lived in during this time. Open floor plan, large kitchen, great living in and out, workshop. This is awesome, Sammy. I love it. And so now you're in the master?
Yeah, so we are in the master. And again, they have been, there are some things left here in the master. They've cleaned out the rest of the house. But we have the master bedroom. Again, we have the same, which I love, overhead lighting, fans throughout the entire house. And they're cohesive.
So I got to ask you, Sammy, are you a fan person or not a fan person when you sleep?
Oh, I need a fan even in the middle of winter.
So I want to hear it in the comments. In the comments, I want you to tell us if you're a fan person or not a fan person. Because funny enough, my business partner on Mega Moms. And the other day when I was in Oklahoma, I asked her, I said, well, do you want to just stay here instead of going back to the other Airbnb? And her first question was, is there a fan? And it made me chuckle because that's my husband and I. We need that fan. We need that air circulating. And my mom, on the other hand, is like, don't you dare put a fan on me when I'm sleeping. And so I just realized that people are either fan people or not fan people. Okay, so we got a comment here. Courtney says, fan person all the way.
Yes, Courtney. I'm definitely even with the heater on, I'm like that person that irritates
Yes.
my mother. That was the biggest thing. She's like, you have the heat on. Why am I paying for both things when I was growing up? And I carried that into my home. And now both of my children are the same exact way.
Yep.
So you see like the one leg out of the comforter, even with the heat on and the fan on.
Well, and exactly how I sleep. And the fans have the switch, if you don't know this, that you can reverse them. So like at our lake house, I get there and it's freezing and I hit those fans and I reverse them and it moves the heat. Otherwise, our living room is like 85 degrees and our back game room is like 62. And my mom's like, why are the fans on? I'm like, I'm moving the heat. So yeah. So Courtney agrees with you. With the heater on is the best combo, girl.
Yes, I love it. So I want to show you guys what they did here. They did an amazing, this was actually something that they did themselves. A huge,
oh my goodness,
lighted walk-in closet, you guys, attached to the master. You could do, so the way that they did their shelving, you guys can go in and rearrange that. You guys can build it out. It's already lighted for you. It's massive. And just to give you guys a reference too, I am pushing 6 foot and I'm wearing heels on top of that today. So the fact that I'm not crowded in this house at all, I know that for me is something that's really important. But here in this closet, they have like the high ceilings, the lighting, tons of space. This for me alone would have sold the house.
Yeah.
It's a
No, that's really awesome, because usually in a lot of homes that are not newer, you have that problem. You have really limited closet space. And so this home, I mean, it's just so spacious and it has all that additional storage in the first bathroom. And then in this bathroom, it has, I mean, in this bedroom, it has the big walk-in closet. So, I mean, again, just tons of space. I love it.
The square footage, the way that they did it was really awesome. And then here is the master bathroom. Again, that beautiful blue that I love, the timeless. Now they did do, again, the updated double sink, beautiful giant mirror here. And then they put their laundry in here. And what I love about that is that they took it out of the garage. For me, I understand that some people would prefer it in the garage and not in their bathroom. But for me, it gets pretty cold out here in northern Nevada. So I like the idea of being able to do it in my home and not be freezing and doing my kids tons and tons of laundry. So
I agree with you. In my house, I have a tri-level home. And we have in the it's like a daylight savings basement, and it's we have a living area, a couple bedrooms, a utility room, a laundry room, and a bathroom down there. So it's really good size. But I just never ever, I'm going to tell you guys a secret. I don't really do my own laundry, but I never go down there ever. I don't want to go out there and be cold, and it has concrete floor, and I just don't want to. And I'm always thinking, where else can I put my laundry? Because I don't want to go down there and do my laundry. I have no desire to go down there and do my laundry. And so I actually agree with you. It's not ideal, but here's the thing. You could really get creative, like that little area. You could put some shelves over it. You could still, decorate it. I mean, there's still plenty of space in there. And I mean, and sometimes in these country homes, I mean, what I know about these particular properties is that sometimes, I mean, you have to make things work because things were built differently. And I think it's a good option an alternative to the garage.
Exactly. And what's great about this additional space right here as well is that another idea, I know that for me, I'm a sucker for clawfoot tubs. Yeah. It has the hookups and everything's ready to go. If you guys wanted to do your clawfoot tub here instead and end up moving your laundry room somewhere else throughout the house. So that is an option. And here around the corner, you do, I'm not sure if you guys were wondering where the additional.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize there wasn't a shower in that original front version.
Yeah. So it's around the corner right behind the beautiful vanity here. But like I said, if you wanted a clawfoot tub, if you wanted to work that out and make it into a really nice laundry room set up with like folding table, like you said, and things like that, you can definitely play around with that space.
Well, with all that plumbing there, again, I'm just kind of spitballing ideas here, but with all that plumbing, you could probably swap the shower and the laundry. And then you could have laundry tucked around the corner and people almost really never even know that your laundry was there. So, I mean, what's really nice about it is the upgrades have been done and the plumbing is there, and so you could kind of get creative and take it to that next level. But like we said, $379,000, just under 2,300 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. This has, in addition to being on the river, you obviously can have your animals, you can do your agriculture. There's already some pins. There is a separate garage. There's a large driveway for your toys, your heavy equipment, also your RVs. I mean, so there's so many things for this home. So many great features. So Sammy, if you want to see this home in detail, we promise you in person is always a little bit better. So if they want to see it and they want to truly experience it, walk the property, walk down there and see what the river's like, how would they do that?
So if you guys wanted to do that, please reach out to us either on Facebook here. We would love to schedule my information, Randy's information, anybody on our Mendez home team would love to assist you. If you guys are already working with another realtor, please have them go and schedule a tour to show you, but we are always here to help. And I drive out here, love coming to visit Fernley Fallon area. So any homes that we have listed in these areas, we would love to drive you out.
Yeah, and we have land, and I mean, this is just kind of like, guys, this is how much we love it, is we're expanding into Oklahoma. That's how much we love country properties. We absolutely love them. And if you have just been dreaming about it, give us a call. We can definitely make it happen. So Sammy, myself, any of our team members, we had somebody that's telling us who to, Sharon is saying, send that listing to Michelle. So you got it. We'll send it. And please, if you, would share this, if you think somebody might be interested, feel free to share this video. Comment on this video, and as always, if we can earn the opportunity to be a real estate resource, we would love to do so. Give us a call. No matter where you are in the process, we would like to come alongside you and help to empower you to make the most informed decision for your family and for your wealth building opportunities in real estate. So, Sammy, thank you for being my co-host today.
Of course. Thank you guys for being patient with me. My first live virtual tour. So I know I've got to get used to this. Hopefully we won't have to do this too often in 2021, but we'll be ready for it. I'll get the training so they're better for next year.
Well, here's the great news is we're always ready to pivot. So whatever happens, we're here to help you navigate that. And with our sellers, it's that simple. We'll just do virtual opens if we need to. So thank you guys so much. And if you are excited and loving this, we do have another virtual open house coming up right after this. And this one is actually going to be in Fernley. And this one's going to be a less full. This one's more of a subdivision, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And Sharon is just saying to you, Sammy, that you did awesome. So,
thank you so much, Sharon.
I agree. Yesterday, you went on a showing with Angela, and Angela messaged me and said, "I'm done talking. Sammy's a natural."
Thanks you guys so much. I love getting to do these fun tours and helping clients, and this is a dream job for anybody. So I have a good time.
I agree. I always say we get to do what we love with who we love. So we would love to talk to you. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.